everyone, this is Crit and Grin. Join us as we play Dungeons and Dragons, the 5th edition. Not the 4th, not the 3rd, not advanced, but the 5th. Around the old table, we're going to throw some dice, we're going to tell some stories, we're going to create some long-lasting legacies, we hope. Joining me around ye old table, is two members of the Crit crew. To my left, we have...
I'm Brian. I'm playing Torgrim Wildbane, the Mountain Dwarf Fighter Brewmaster. And Torgrim's feeling pretty good after fighting some kobolds. He's happy.
I'm Ashley. I am playing Bernica Raldnor. She is a forest gnome druid. I think she's probably almost still in the crocodile form, honestly. You know? Going right up to that 4 hours. He's very much enjoyed the crocodilian massacre that happened.
I will let you know by the time you get to where we're at, your crocodile form will not be there. I will make sure of it. Joining us around the old table via the scrying spell is our special guest, the Dadvantage. Welcome, gentlemen.
Right.
Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourselves, the characters you'll be playing.
You bet. So I'm Michael with the Dadvantage. The Dadvantage is a podcast on all your favorite podcast services. It's usually me and Andy, the dads, two old school dads talking about new school play, but frequently we're joined by Andy's son Peter, who I'll also introduce in a second. So that's our group here. I am Michael, and I am playing Leonardo de Venividivici, who is a Leonin, a very tall one, 6'3". Sorcerer, Divine Soul, Warlock, Pact of the Chain, with his sprite familiar Venocchio, and he's just really out there fighting monsters, monster hunting, doing his very best to service Tatiana, the queen of the Ancili Court. He serves. Andy.
Hi, everybody. I'm Andy. I'm the other half of the Dadvantage, or the other third of the Dadvantage, I think I can say at this point. I am playing Benjin Anna. He is a Githyanki pirate who is a sword bard and 4 levels of the Forgotten Depths, the Depths Warlock. Lots of tentacles, lots of sushi, lots of cooking, and basically here to he's on a food tour of all the planes to come up and make the greatest restaurant at the end of the universe in the very long term. And he had very much enjoyed our little tete-a-tete with all the kobolds that we previously saw in the last episode.
And I'm Peter. I am the, I suppose, third member and the son on Dadvantage, the prodigal son. I am playing Croc Johnson, P.I. Croc Johnson could be described as an investigator. Hope at least one person got that pun.
Investigator.
Investigator. He's a private detective and a lizard folk, so he in fact does look like a large alligator. And was one of the two, I suppose, crocs swimming around in our last encounter, terrorizing kobolds.
Yes.
Or at the end, 3 crocs, because
Yes.
Leonardo disguised self into a crocodile lizard person.
So, my name is Eric, and I get the privilege of being the Grin Master for this special chapter of our tale. Last we left off, as stated before, this group of crocodiles infiltrated the camp of Glat Incorporated to basically liberate any survivors from the kobold threat that they had discovered. They were also told or asked to retrieve paperwork and other schematics for prototype airship, in which they discovered had been taken away, along with other valuables and loot, into the mine. And they were also asked to liberate and help take care of the mine. So when we're picking up this episode, we are picking up in media res, I think is how it's pronounced there, when they have traveled to this mine, they have dived below into the depths and are kind of coming to the problem that may have or will be facing them. Let's just be honest. Um, and that's where we are. So you guys will have traveled very deep. There's a unique system of like lifts and things that have been constructed that'll take you deep underground. You probably estimate 50 to 100 feet. Most of these tunnels are flooded to the point where not like completely flooded, but you're waist deep or whatever in water. So a lot of your terrain is very slow moving or hindering. There is a lot of equipment around, and you can kind of see how they navigate. So there's a lot of like they've kind of created like rope lines that you can kind of hold on to, and various things that kind of help you navigate. After I would say probably about an hour of traveling underground, you come to the end of the line, and you see where they broke through into the cavern, and you smell a very acrid, um, acidic smell kind of coming out from the opening as it is completely black and dark, in which at this point there is a lantern being held. I think, Annie, you said you wanted to go ahead and get the light so you could see.
Sight's always good.
Dark.
It's always like a thing, right?
Yeah. So you find yourself outside of this cavern at the threshold of the Black Death. I ask you all what you would like to do.
Who has dark vision?
Well, I think I have dark vision and I've got Venocchio. So I think the smart thing would be for me, although Venocchio does not have dark vision, which is a little problematic.
Oh, what's this background noise that just started? Sounds like a grumbling or a snoring or an empty belly growling.
Well, I mean, I think we still put Venocchio ahead of us.
Just have him do a sweep pattern and bump into something.
Well, I mean, he's invisible. He won't be seen. So at the very least, if there is some light in there, we'll be able to see something. But I mean, otherwise, we're going to announce our presence the second our light gets close enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yes. Actually, here, you know what? I'm going to cast invisibility on myself, and then I'm going to go forward.
Okay.
Okay.
So I cast invisibility.
Alright.
Hold on 1 second.
So go ahead and move yourself in where you want to go to.
All right. So I'm gonna follow this cavern. I think I don't know how far y'all should. You can't see me, so I'm gonna make my way up through this sort of S curve of the cavern again, very carefully and stealthily as much as I can, being aware that some creatures can see invisible.
So at this point, you find yourself again very waist deep in the water. So you're very slow moving.
Ooh.
Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
It begins.
Is there any? Is it all just water in the cavern?
So far. Okay. It is a very strong sense or smell of swamp gas in here, to the point where occasionally it may kind of tickle your throat a little bit to cause you to cough, which you can kind of keep on the quiet side. But it's very acidic and very strong. It's like, I guess the best way I could visualize it in my head or describe it is like taking a big sniff of a vinegar bottle. Just like, it's very, makes the eyes water a little bit, can kind of make you lose your breath.
Do you want to be behind me?
Like
if I'm that far in water, like there's almost no point in me being invisible, guys. But I'll maintain the invisibility for now, just in case, and maybe it gives me a little bit of advantage.
The problem is, like, I could. Okay, here's a if it's this deep, right? That I could swim. I have 40 feet of swim speed, so I could basically dash And like, can I cast multiple? I can only cast one instance of light, I think, right? It's the
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I could like just basically zoom in and drop a light spell somewhere so we could kind of see, but I can't see in the dark. So even if I swim, like I'm gonna kind of just be bumping into stuff, even if I'm under the water. I don't have a good solution really.
Well, you could swim up to the sort of the next sort of open thing, throw your lit coin,
But that's
into
just
the
going to tell
room,
people that we're there.
and
Oh,
then
and then
Pinocchio
Pinocchio could use it.
well, any light.
I mean,
Then
the other thing I
Pinocchio
could do
can
is
go
just
forward.
give this. I could give the light spell to Pinocchio. I could just put it on a coin, give it to Pinocchio, and he could go basically buzz it and do a quick scan and then fly back out, or drop it and you could just fly him in there and drop it and then he could disappear.
Yeah.
I don't know that helps us, but any thoughts from Torgrim or Bree?
I hate the water, so as quick as we can get through here to someplace I'm not in water,
That's
I'll
right.
be
This is going to be
happy.
like up over. This is like waist deep for me. Is like neck
Yeah,
deep
yeah,
for
yeah.
Torgrim. Okay.
Yeah.
Just a dwarven head.
Are you kidding?
I
Or
think
he could
there's
just been back.
I'm just backstroking through.
It's only
That's right.
3
You're a
foot
no.
6.
I was gonna say you're a no.
But I have been
I
working
think
on transforming into a really, 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 really big snake.
Okay.
Well, I think let's. I mean, if we're not afraid of alerting our presence, I think the Pinocchio carrying the light spell. Worst thing that happens is the Pinocchio gets
I could.
dished. He's probably not going to be super effective in the next encounter anyway. So it's like it's not a worse thing unless we're really trying to be stealthy to get in here.
I mean, just even if he
But I
just
think we're
flies
sort
through
of stealth
super
challenged
fast, and
anyway.
can just get a quick view of what's in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
All right. Well, let's have Pinocchio carrying the, or you could just cast light on his little sword, and
I
then
will
he
cast
can
light on
fly
Pinocchio's
forward.
little sword, and
Okay.
hang next to Croc.
Let me
So
get
cute.
our Vinocchio token and put light on it, and I'll let you. Let's do. It's just a standard 2040
Exactly.
on the light, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
20 bright, 20, 40 dim, or 20. Yeah, 2020.
Okay.
Okay, so Pinocchio's got light cast on him, and he's got a 40-foot flying speed. So maybe first thing he'll do is he'll just dash around this corner and see what he sees.
Sure. You should be able to. Yep. I was gonna say you should be able to move him. So yeah, you go zipping, being Vinocchio, around the corner, and you come into kind of an open cavern, a large cluster of stalagmites that's collected, and now you're beginning to see kind of raised rock formations that could be used as like stepping stones.
Okay, so that's 8. That's 40 feet of movement. So he's just going to dash forward.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're going to see a small cavern off to your left that has large rock formations, stalagmites in there. More of these kind of large stones that are raised above this water. And you believe you hear kind of sobs or whimpers deeper in the center of this cavern. And then there's kind of a very low guttural growl. If I can execute that, probably not. Oh, try it again.
Okay.
There we go. That you can hear.
Well, then he's going to just. Let's see now. How far away from me is he?
He is
less than 100 feet.
Yeah.
He's less than 100 feet physically.
Yep.
So we're in good shape here. So he's just gonna zip forward. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2 rounds of movement. He's gone Or that's his dash.
All right, and
One
you're
round.
just kind of catching on this raised platform and cluster of various like jagged rocks and stalagmite formations. There are two smaller figures about the size of Torgrim, and you do remember hearing back at the tended campsite,
Right, the
yep, that this could be the brother and sister dwarves.
brother and sister.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Greg and Karen, or
Yep.
Craig and Karen.
As you get to that point with that light, you are going to hear bellow and echo all the way around all these crevices and corners towards where your party is. Who dares enter Vextraza's lair?
Do we answer?
Well, I think Vinocchio might answer, but he'll speak in Sylvan. Since he can speak. He'll speak in Sylvan, and I'll just start saying, "It is I, Vinocchio."
Oh my god.
Do any of us do we want to start?
But-
We can't really move up any further without our light giving stuff away.
I mean, like the light's already been given away from Pinocchio.
Vinocchio.
Yeah.
Pinocchio.
Venezia.
Sure, why not?
No,
Pinocchio.
What is it? Vinci?
Vinocchio.
Vinocchio.
I'm a real boy.
My bad. So yeah, I think we just head in.
Says the fire.
Well, he can get a little farther, so I can at least get a little bit more lay of the land. I mean, I think
Okay.
a sprite
I mean,
is less.
You're
Even a
free.
lit
You're free to
sprite is
move a little
less
further. We're
threatening.
not in the initiative, so if you want to venture him
Okay.
in, by all means.
Torgrim's
Well, he's going to move up to the two dwarves, maybe,
And you
if
can
that's who it
definitely
is
see
there.
that they are bound a little bit better, and they have basically been kind of, for statistics, they've been kind of reduced to about a hit point or two. Like they're there for a reason. There's an upper ledge or like a shelf at the far end of this cavern, two gigantic kind of stone pillars that are holding it up, and underneath is a hollowed out section. Pinocchio can see there's glints of gold and other precious gems and jewels and chests that have all been kind of gathered over time and tucked away in there. Most of it is below the surface, but it's definitely visible. I need Vinocchio to give me a wisdom saving throw, unless he has an immunity to being frightened, being a fey creature.
He does not. He did not roll particularly well. He rolled an 8.
Well, looming out of the shadows, this hulking creature, this black dragon, resting on that shelf, will like peer through the veil of darkness and just see the glowing, nasty green eyes as like this acidic kind of cloud rolls from his teeth and lower jaw. Pinocchio is going to be frightened for 1 minute, and after that minute time, you can repeat it, obviously. So yeah, you're suffering from the frightened condition currently.
Right, so he needs to move. He needs to move at all haste away from wherever that was. You said that was over here.
It was. There's an upper shelf here.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Oh man, this is dangerous.
If this is all being relayed to
Yeah.
us who are standing there sort of waiting, I am going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Yep.
Right now.
I think same. Oh no, mine. We've been same.
As we prep to like head all the way around and into this, I will prepare to cast heroism on Torgrim.
Oh,
Ooh.
tell everybody what that does.
Heroism is a first level spell that usually wouldn't be available to a wizard like myself, but because my background, I took Boros Legionnaire, which gives you some expanded spell options. particularly heroism and guiding bolt at my spell level. But heroism, the willing creature is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, it gains temporary hit points equal to my spell casting and building modifier at the start of each of its turns, and is immune to being frightened. And it lasts for a minute with concentration.
All right.
So, notably, if we're gonna run into something big and scary, it won't be that scary.
Yeah.
And what's your spellcasting modifier?
My spellcasting modifier is a 4.
All right, so I have 4 temporary hit points. Nice. Well, at this point, then Torgrim's like, "I'm moving in." If you
Let's go.
Before
The two people who are
before-
literally fearless.
before everybody moves in, I'm gonna cast Bless. And let me decide here. Like, if I cast it at second level, I can get 4 of us, 3 of us, 4 of us. If I cast it at third level, no, I'm gonna save my third level. I will cast it at. That's really going through my second level spell slots. I'm gonna cast it at first level, and I'll get who should we do? We should do Croc, Torgrim, and I will do. Should we do Bree or should we do
Bree?
So Torgrin, Bree, and Croc all have Bless on them.
Nice. All right. So, are we doing this?
Yeah.
Croc, you already cast.
we
Did
are.
you already cast heroism, or are you waiting until we get like closer?
I'm gonna wait until we pretty much like
Okay.
maybe not turn this corner up here, but like head past that rock, like right before we get to this like junction area
That works.
is when I'll cast it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel as
Cool.
if we're going to roll for an initiative because Bextraza or she, knows that you guys are here somewhere. I'll throw out a few things. If you do not have a swim speed, your speed is reduced by half because of the water conditions, unless you're up on a solid surface. You also notice that the closer you get in, the water starts to get a little bit more acidic to where it may cause some acid damage, depending on how or where you get to.
The pH levels, they're lethal.
Yeah.
All right. I'm happy with my initiative.
I'm going to jot the initiatives on a piece of paper, old school ways. So go ahead and tell me what you got.
22, not 20.
Well, all
Plus
right
2.
then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got an 18.
Good.
I got a 19.
Okay.
Benjamin got a 10.
A 10. Okay. And Croc.
Croc Johnson got a 3.
Oh no! Bringing up the
I'm
back.
just gonna hang back
On
and
the
see what
3
happens.
Okay.
Croc's like, this water is
Okay,
kind
so
of
just,
wet.
So we know that there's the two kind of really important. There's the two
Oh.
people who are tied on that island
Super quickly.
towards
Yeah.
the center, and we know.
I have divination. I need to make my divination rolls because
Yes.
I am a divination wizard.
Okay.
The first is a 17, and the second is an 18.
Oh, hell yeah.
So my
nice.
divinations are actually quite good.
So those of you who may not know who are watching, essentially gets to make 2 rolls, and he can choose to use them for himself and or an opponent. I think. is what it is.
Others.
Yeah. To like change the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like seeing
anyone
the
you
future,
can see, I
changing the
think.
roll outcome, essentially. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out all the toys. You know what you're facing. There's no more secrets or anything like that. Let me try to reveal what you guys will see on your Roll20 screen. Hopefully. When it comes to.
Well,
Right.
my vision is limited, so I can't.
And I will point out what you guys see here. As that is what you see.
Oh, jeez.
I knew it.
One of my newest acquisitions. Thank you, Amazon. Hashtag not sponsored by.
Should we just bring ourselves fully around this corner?
Sure. I feel like that's a good point, and then we can start our initiative.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's gonna have
It's really cool.
sit on top of the shelf. Not,
it was worth all. Oh, I'm going to put it on display somewhere. Don't worry. It was worth all the monies.
Be careful. That thing is not very well balanced.
It'll hold. I had it on.
No. I'm not talking about the shelf. I'm just talking about like the thing itself.
Oh.
All right. So where are we going to?
Just around the corner. So. Just. Oh, there we go. There's that. There it went, lighting up.
All right. So there's.
Yeah, we're all sort of in that little pocket.
On myself.
Yeah, it's not good.
Don't break my things.
I'm not being very careful.
You're breaking my stuff.
Being very, very careful.
All right, so I'm going to get the initiative order in just a second. O'Brien's playing with all the things.
Mm-hmm. Just making sure I got the minis on the right tokens.
I know.
Just zoom out so I can get the wings on this dragon.
You're welcome. Yeah, and you guys, I literally like Photoshop. That's like the literal dragon piece. The token that I put on there for you should be. They're pretty good.
Awesome.
We'll definitely make sure you guys get some pictures.
Right on.
All right. So here's the initiative order. The Black Death.
And I will at this point cast cast heroism on Torgrim.
Cool. The Black Death will be first.
Here's where I cast Black too.
Torgrim will be second. Leonardo will go third.
Oh, it's almost like we're in a perfect cone shape, guys.
Yeah.
Brinica.
Yeah, I'm definitely like running away from the rest of you guys as quickly as I can.
You are at fourth. Benjen is fifth, and Croc is very strongly bringing up the rear. Yeah,
the strongest.
Okay. I'm gonna
Croc Johnson.
I'm gonna have anybody who can see this thing within 120 feet, or I think it's presence wise within 120 feet, to give me a wisdom saving throw, as its frightful presence is looming. It's not visual; it's just.
Are we all?
I'm pretty sure.
Within 120 feet of it now, right?
Everyone has advantage, and me and Torgrim are immune.
Yes.
Everyone has advantage?
Everyone has advantage because you're within 30 feet of me. Because of my magic item.
Well, actually, you're
immune to it.
You're out of the range.
Yeah, we're just out of
You're
the
just
range.
out of the range. Once you move in, you will be, but currently, keep that in mind if you move in.
No.
I can't see a damn.
Welcome to Dynamic
It's
Life.
too bad because I'm going to have to re-roll that, but I did succeed, so the advantage is paying off.
Okay.
Yeah, just stay within 30 feet of me.
Does a dragon count as an
To
animal?
maintain that advantage.
No.
Is a creature.
So I gotta get 60 feet in.
Why were you going to try and transform into it?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna try to transform into it.
It's polymorph.
Yeah, you need true polymorph for
Yeah.
that one.
She keeps
Alright.
trying to the end of her days. All she gets is like something that's kind of lizard-like.
Just a gecko.
T-Rex.
Or
If you saw a T-Rex, you could do a T-Rex. Yeah, that's right. But you have to see one.
Okay.
You're up, sir.
Oh, sorry. I was waiting for the Black Death to.
No,
go.
it's doing
Okay.
something, but you're up.
All right. Well, then I'm going to move my 30 feet with dashing and get into here. And that will end my turn.
Okay, and And does that put you where I want you?
Possibly, probably.
You are within 120 feet.
Where
You are
is-
within 120 feet, so you would need to make that.
But I am immune.
But he's immune because of heroism.
That's why Torgrim's just
Yep.
rushing in.
Yep.
Where are the two people?
Yeah,
way over here.
They're roughly about here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they're
Yep.
just outside of my vision. Okay, got it.
Anything else, Torgrim?
No, unfortunately, that's really all I can do.
Okay. Leonardo, you're up.
I don't want to get too far away from. Wait, where's Croc? Okay. All right. I am going to move. I'm going to also dash and move my 30 feet here, and I'm now within 120 feet, but I'm also still within 30 feet of Croc. And I roll a 17 with advantage.
17 is gonna succeed. So you are immune to frightful presence for 24 hours from the Black Death.
That is a relief. Thank you, Croc.
Heyo.
Let's see. So that's Leo. So it is
Bernica.
Yep.
Bree's turn.
So I have a couple spatial questions. What does the black dragon count as, size-wise?
This is a
Probably
huge.
Huge? Okay.
Great.
Do you have another huge base? Because I'm going to transform into a giant constrictor snake, which is a huge creature.
It's a huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe.
Kaiju battle!
I know it didn't go so well for the snake against King Kong.
I know. We're gonna see how this.
Huge is 4x4, correct? Is that what it is?
Yes.
I believe so.
Or
Do you want to wait until you get through?
No,
this
I'm gonna
tube
like
is the
squish
dragon
all you guys
huge or is
against
it
the.
gargantuan?
This is not a legendary. It's only an adult, so therefore it is just huge. Because I'm pretty sure gargantuan are legendary.
Yeah, I have no idea.
My bank wouldn't let me afford a legendary.
Thank you, Eric's bank.
Here you can use that as a giant snake. It'll be
That'll
a
work pretty good.
purple worm proxy figure.
No, I will probably actually move. Well, are we in water
Hang
now?
on.
I gotta
Try
balance it.
try that one. Try that one. It's a little bit more user
Oh
friendly.
yeah, this is a child one?
It's
A younger purple worm.
I mean, we can use imagination. I can make a ring around it or something if it's not big enough. It's pretty close.
No,
Sure.
that's the right size.
Well, there you go. So it'll be the giant constrictor snake.
So my other question is, I mean, I know I'm huge because snakes have a long body, but can I slither through this opening?
It's large enough you can make it through.
Okay.
You may knock a few of your allies out of the way, but you can definitely manipulate yourself through here.
Yeah, you'll just, sorry guys, be kind of.
I'm gonna ride the snake.
Excuse me. Let me get up against this wall.
Not me. I'm gonna hop on its back. Yeah.
Actually, you all could do that, and I'll just swim you to the other side.
So you've made your transformation. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Actually, I kind of like that plan. Can I have them hop on me and swim them to the?
I mean, anyone who wishes to ride
To
the giant
the
snake can, but I don't think you can necessarily communicate in snake form to them to say, "Hey, hop on board this train. Whoop whoop is going in."
See, I just want to like go under all of them, like move them all up.
Oh yeah, sure.
Just like all of a sudden we're sitting.
If you'd like to do that, anybody who wishes to resist obviously
You
cannot.
slide off or whatever, but yeah, I'll go kind of under and like
Show
You
of
know,
hands
little
who wants to
Snoop
ride
Dogg.
the snake.
Snoop.
Yeah.
Ride the snake.
I will ride the snake.
Yeah.
I think I'm too far off to the side
Yeah.
to hop on the snake.
And the snake will be like right behind me, technically. It's gonna go right in there.
How
The
much
snake
movement
has a
does the
swim
snake
of
have?
30.
30 feet?
So I can get us 60 feet in.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you can get another 30. Oh, yeah. Circle of
Mhm.
Moon is bonus action for you, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, is it? Oh, because oh yeah.
So 60 feet will get you
Charging in on a giant constrictor snake.
to right there.
Yep.
Sounds good.
I'm in.
And
So then that is the, and we're all still within 30 of Croc. So that's anybody who's in here. Is
yes,
making,
correct. You'll need to make the wisdom
I'm
save.
immune.
I guess.
I'm
Except
immune
if
to
you were
frightened
in-
and charmed.
what bonus do I put on that, or is that just a?
And remember, blessed for those of you who
Is it
It's
a
a wisdom
wisdom
save, yes.
save or a?
and
That is a 14.
yes, other than so Bree, you have advantage, and you also have bless on you.
Oh, I've got
No,
blessed
no,
too.
you don't. Bree does.
Oh.
Bree.
Yeah,
Oh,
wisdom
that's
saving
does.
throw to make sure you don't get.
I mean, is
frightened.
bless at our level a D4 or?
It's always a D4.
It's always.
It's always a D4, yeah.
No. It's just more people.
16 instead of 14.
Is that with advantage?
Yes, that is with advantage.
Okay, so 16 is good.
Or wait,
A 14 is not good
14.
as you are frightened by the
I have a
appearance of this
7.
creature.
because I can math.
I'm going to use hold on one second. I am oh, that's me. Wait. Can I do it with someone else? No,
So
it's
with
only me.
It
Sorry.
means
Only me.
so when I have this condition, it just means that basically I can't move any
Correct.
closer
Correct.
myself, but I don't have
Correct.
to move away.
You're frightened for a
Necessarily,
minute, so for
correct.
10 rounds you can't get any closer to it. At the end of your turn, you can attempt another save, and if you pass it, yeah.
Another save. Okay, great. Okay.
I
Ben
can
wanna
help you
go-
get
if
closer.
She's on me.
Yeah. Dungeon, me, and Croc, I think, all rode you.
Correct.
Yes.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
So it's Benjamin's
It
turn
is.
now, right? So I am going to slip off the snake. Is this like a beach to the north of us?
Yeah, it's a raised platform
Yeah.
that is out of the water.
Okay.
Like
Or-
this over here?
I am.
No, that's
Oh,
probably where the
That'd be the wall.
the
Yeah,
wall
like the wall.
got. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the wall.
There's
Okay.
What about that?
I
stones.
couldn't tell because the lighting.
There's
goes
stones
past
sticking
it.
out right there, and then outside of that is just the large
This
platform.
area you could stand on. This area,
But unfortunately,
This
Benjamin
area.
can't move to those areas.
right?
This is a question for the DM. Could I get to this stone and stand on this stone? Or I guess it doesn't matter. I have a swim speed. I'm going to dive underwater and just go
Sure.
to the north and kind of stay. I'm just trying to get out of, like, if
Yep.
there's a cone, I'm trying to, like,
If
stay
there's
away
a
from the straight
When-
line of
When there's a cone.
stuff
When.
I do when there's a cone. And then I'm scared and I can't really
Mhm.
see it. But before I dive underwater, I can't see it, so I can't. Do I need sight to see? Creature I can see, can't see it. 20-foot cube, I can't see it, and I don't think I'm within 60 feet of it. So I'm going to just throw 2 Eldritch Blasts kind of downrange. And see, I'm assuming I'm shooting at
absolutely.
disadvantage. And so that was a 19 and a 2, so that's going to be a 9, which I'm sure is
That
going to
will.
miss. And then the next one is a nat 20 and a 12, which becomes a
That'll hit.
19. Okay, 19 hits. So that's 13 points of force damage from
Repelling blast, Andy.
Oh, and repelling blast gets driven back 10 feet.
Yeah, the foot will.
Yeah. What is the?
Okay.
I don't. It doesn't really say with repelling blast whether or not
It's automatic. It's whatever. Doesn't even matter the size.
It doesn't matter what it is, right?
It's magical repellent.
So, sure. I mean,
Bear spray.
you will hear some sort of like clatter with this creature and stonework up above, and a very disgust kind of echo.
That's not good. And then at the end of my turn, can I remake my save?
Again with advantage.
And I'm still
within 30.
Okay, so that is better. That's a 19 on the die plus 1.
This doesn't feel so bad. You've shaken off that fear effect.
I hope it can't be injured.
Whatever it is. I mean, I didn't see myself hurt it. But...
Oh. Speaking of that, can Vinocchio make his second?
Yes,
Because I forgot to.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's still terrified.
Poor Vinocchio.
That'll bring us to Croc.
Croc. Eat.
Oh yeah, sorry, my brain did not work for a second. My brain was like, Croc, yes, definitely not me. Okay. Croc is gonna hop off the snake and head over here. I don't quite, because of the darkness, I can't quite tell you the number of where it is. It's.
Oh, and you still got your lantern.
Yes, I still got my lantern. It's slightly lower down. Awesome. It's like on the edge, right near the water.
Yep. Gotcha. I found it.
Am I feeling brave? I'm feeling brave. Croc is gonna dash forward and light the way.
Okay.
I like it.
So now we see the.
I can literally not feel fear.
Yeah.
So you definitely can see
jumping into the water.
Straight
into the water.
Okay.
Well, we can all see it now.
We can all see it now.
Wow.
As you get
there's a moment like he's like.
As you get right to that point and illuminate everything is when it's going to use its held action.
You can just hear, oh no.
It is going to exhale an acid breath in a 60-foot line, 5 foot wide. You can.
Oh my gosh, our NPCs.
Hey, it's only 5 feet wide. It's me. It's mostly just me, I assume, and whoever's
you can give me a
me.
dexterity saving throw.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements.
Okay.
Nice.
And I will cast that at first level, so I have resistance to this damage, and then I will. Okay, let's see what I roll.
Make that deck save.
Okay, that's poor. I rolled a 4. I'm gonna take. It was 17 and 16, right? For my 17 and 18. I'm gonna take the 18, so I will have a deck save of a 17.
Oh no!
You are going to take 40 points of acid damage.
Okay, is that? Did I make the save with a 17?
You did not. You did not make it. You just
okay.
Missed it.
So I am resistant. So I take.
4. So you would take 20 because you have resistance.
Yep. Honestly, it doesn't seem like it hurt this guy that bad. Croc Johnson, tough guy.
Okay.
Better you than me.
Yeah.
Don't forget your amuse bouche.
I already ate it.
You haven't used it already.
I thought I was going to get hit more in the other encounter.
Yeah, I have not.
Okay.
I have not eaten mine.
Is there anything else you wanted to do, Croc? Was that kind of everything you had on your turn?
That was kind of it.
We are now going to come right back to the top with Vexstrasza, the Black Death, as she is going to double check a few things. So she is going to. I need to be on the right layer.
It's just, imagine I get the acid breath, and it's just, you just hear Croc yelling back, "It spits acid!"
Literally leaps down,
We see it sizzling
splashing
off of your
water,
armor, like
going directly on top of that
Oh,
platform,
God.
putting you basically adjacent to it, and
Yep.
is going to.
I think it goes on top of it.
All the way on
You-
top of this platform.
It does. If you want to remove the platform for
Yeah.
safety, you can.
I'm like, I'm gonna.
Yeah, we're still good.
We're gonna try this.
It is going to attempt to bite Croc.
Okay.
Let's just immortalize this.
Okay.
Oh, it's not that good though. It's not that good. Does a 14 hit Croc?
14 definitely does not hit Croc.
You are able to
the
avoid
light's
that
like too
one
bright.
as it becomes angry and is going to take the second of its multi attack. Oh man, that's rolling like crap now. Does an 18 hit you?
I will spend a luck to make you reroll that,
Sure.
because I am a pile of roll manipulation.
It's literally even better. Higher
Oh,
than
well,
that.
an 18 hits me then.
So you're gonna take 2d6 worth of. Wow, that's not as bad. So you take 12 points of slashing damage from a claw attack,
Oh, well, that hurts.
and
Um,
So that's what,
it's
32
going
in one
it's going to
round?
use
Yeah.
its last of its 3 multi attacks and come at you with another claw attack.
Well,
that is
if I
15.
hadn't had to use my reaction on my turn, I would have been a lot better. What was that? Sorry.
He has 15 plus a lot more, like it's 26.
Got it.
Oof.
So his final attack on his multi attack. Oh. This one does 15 points of slashing damage.
I'm still standing.
Not for long. That's what she's going to say. That will end her turn, bring us to Torgrim.
All right. Shit. Torgrim's gonna hop off the snake and is going to run to try and back up his buddy Croc. So, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then getting just to the edge of the platform I'm on will be my full action and dash. Prepping to jump to the island that the dragon is on next turn. Yeah, that was my action and movement.
Okay.
Bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and use one of my maneuvers called Rally. So I'm going to use my bonus action and one superiority dice, which is a D8, and I'm going to grant that as temporary hit points to Croc. So Croc, you are going to get 7 temporary hit points.
Hello.
Nice. Okay. And that will end my turn.
All right, Leonardo, you're up.
Okie dokie.
Time to sort out
I
some
know,
shit.
right?
You wouldn't happen to have a way to give it disadvantage, would you?
No. I don't. No.
I'm gonna try to give you advantage.
Yeah, I can do that probably, but I think actually doing damage might actually be more important, because I can actually do some damage. And let's do it quick. So I'm just gonna step around the corner here, 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna cast lightning bolt. Just
Nice.
Nice.
just blast the heck out of it.
I'll be back here if you need me.
Let's do
Thanks.
some damage. Yeah. Just one one big lightning bolt straight ahead. I think I miss everybody but it. So dexterity saving throw. My DC is a nice healthy fat 16.
What was your dexterity? What was the DC? I'm sorry.
16.
16 on the dex. That is going to fail, except for he's going to cash in a legendary resistance to say it's going to pass.
Okay. So still 8d6 half, right?
That's correct.
Let's get the nice sound effect.
Yeah. All them dice.
Not a great roll, but still something. 10, 20, 24 points of damage halved. So 12.
Okay.
That is an unsatisfying lightning bolt. But we got rid of a legendary resistance.
Yeah.
That's more important.
That's huge.
That's a good thing.
Okay. Is there anything else, Leonardo?
Let me. No.
Pinocchio.
Bonus. Is there? Do you want to have Venevici shoot him with
Pinocchio?
a
I mean,
couple of his
Pinocchio
tiny arrows?
can. Yeah, Pinocchio will try. I'm assuming he's immune to poison damage, so it's not going to do much. But Pinocchio does roll a 25 to hit.
I will. He will.
And it's 1 point of piercing damage. And if he's not immune to poison, he has to roll a poison save.
What if he fails it by 5 or more?
If Vinocchio, and he passes out.
We watch the dragon fall asleep.
Yeah.
Now one.
I mean, it's a con save.
If he has to burn another legendary resistance to not pass
hang
out.
Hang on.
Hmm.
So he has to. What does he have to be?
He has to be at a 16.
Okay. He's gonna burn another legendary half.
Pinocchio!
That was a crap roll, man.
2 legendary resistances in one
That
round.
was a crap roll. Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
So nice.
Wow.
I may
Okay.
be scared, but I'm a real boy.
How many of these do we think he has?
Probably like
3 for sure.
Three to
2,
5.
maybe 3, at least. Yeah.
Well, that was successful despite no damage. That was very successful.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, it did
He
one
did
point
1
of damage.
point. He did 1 point.
Damage is damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 point of damage. Yeah.
Okay.
More importantly, burning a legendary resistance is like
Bad. Yeah.
that's good.
If that is all you've got,
Hilarious.
that is all I've
Granika,
got.
you're up.
How far away am I from it?
Yep. About
You
75.
are 75 feet.
I won't quite get there, but will cash in my move and my.
Get to around there, swimming through the water.
Yep.
Okay.
Would it be faster if you just went over the land?
Probably, actually.
Yeah.
You actually are only if you go
Oh,
straight.
then I would
You
be.
just went
Yeah.
straight over the land.
I mean, you're gonna like
60 feet.
pile
It'll put you
over
right-
me and
I think we'll just go this way. It's fine. It's fine, guys.
pile over me and Croc, but like you could.
I don't
do
feel
it.
like smothering you into the ground. I'll protect you, my children. We can't breathe. I'm just a snake, just sitting here, and it's just.
All right. If that's all you've got, let's go to Benjamin.
Okay.
Nothing to see here.
Since everybody moved a little bit, I'm gonna move. So I'm not with everybody else. I'm gonna just use 30 feet of movement. Actually, just use the full 40 and get all the way down here. And then I want to cast, since I can finally see him, I'm going to cast Fairy
Nice.
Fire. on him, and I need it at the where is it? It's a first level spell. I need him to make a DC 15 Dex save.
Okay. He will pass that.
Darn it.
Couldn't pass the poison.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to summon my tentacle right here, kind of towards the front of him.
I had it out.
And do an attack with the tentacle. And that is
the coasters.
Let's see.
Yeah, you can use. Sure.
That is a 19. Does that hit?
19 is going to hit.
Okay, and that is 5 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
I'll just use
Whoa.
these.
A ring.
It's only a little 5-foot thing anyway.
Right.
With a 10-foot
It's just got a 10-foot reach.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a 10-foot reach. Yeah. So, it's
So
just
if
10 feet.
that's your turn, Benjamin.
Yes, I moved. I did a bonus action. I did an action.
Croc Johnson. Bring it home.
Crack Johnson, PI. Sorry. the joke is there every single time.
Absolutely.
Is there like fairy fire or anything like that up on the dragon right this second, or no?
I tried and he succeeded,
Correct.
so I'll try again the next
Okay.
time.
I'm gonna just start going for attacks. Yeah. Two-hand my longsword and start chopping.
Okie dokie.
First attack roll is almost certainly missing with an 11.
It does.
Almost certainly.
Second attack does a 21 hit.
It does.
I will hit for 8 points of damage.
Oh, nice.
And then do I have any bonus actions, or am I just gonna hold up my ability to annoy? I'm gonna bonus action second wind. That's probably a good idea.
I was going to say, are you going to bite him again?
No, not quite yet. I will. My second wind will heal me. What is that? +6, so 14 hit points.
And do you remember Croc and Torgan and Bree? You all have left still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about
I
that.
don't think that's gonna.
Hashtag
Don't think
left.
the 11's gonna get any better, but
Yeah.
The 11, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
at least
11
a
the 11
19.
won't get any better, but that is good to know. Yeah, that will end up being my turn.
Okay, so at the end of your turn, before her turn, it is going to cash in legendary action. And it is going to do a tail attack. It is going to attack the large snake
What?
that is charging towards it.
Swimming? Just on a little Sunday stroll?
It has a 17 to hit the snake.
It hits the snake.
And
I am going to cast Silvery Barbs.
okay. It has 20 to hit. A little bit better.
Well, I will give Torgan. Oh wait, yeah, I'll give Torgan advantage.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then it's going to deal 16 points of bludgeoning damage with
That's
that
not bad.
attack. And that will end the legendary action portion. As it comes to the top of the third round, it is thankfully going to regain its acid breath. It will turn and arcing its elongated neck and head, and it is going to fire right where Croc Johnson is and go right back here. Is that, yep. And go right after that kind of line. Was that Brenica? Brenica?
The snake.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Croc is right below, so it kind of arcs and it's going to go firing in that line. Straight
Like
line.
this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it just kind of curls its head around and straight. So I need both Croc and Gigantor Snake. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm using my reaction to cast Absorb Elements again.
Okay.
And remember, you have bless.
Hashtag blessed. Yep.
And you said dexterity saving throw, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll a 17 minus 1.
I might as
Dirty
well
20.
That's good.
Dexterity is 23.
Okay, that is good as well. So you will take half of 54 points of acid damage.
Both of us?
27.
Yes,
20
because you
for
both
that.
For Peter,
succeeded.
he gets reduced. to-
Yeah, okay.
20.
So 27, and then divided by 2, are we rounding up or down?
Round down.
Down.
So
Okay.
13 for you.
13.
13. Hey.
That will
Look at that.
end.
How are you doing on health?
I am just above bloodied.
Okay.
Okay.
And that'll end Vexstraza's turn, the Black Death. And that'll bring us to Torgrim.
All right. Torgrim is going to, run and kind of jump to the platform that it is standing on to get engaged with it, and is going to make some attacks against it. Is it? I only have advantage on the first attack, right? With the silvery
Yep.
barbs.
Correct.
Okay. So first attack. You gotta be shitting me. I rolled 2 3s. So
Oh,
12. Well,
that's
wait.
the second time advantage has not worked.
Yeah, no. Plus bless. 14.
14
I'm
does
sure that
not
misses.
hit.
Okay. So second attack. Okay, that's much better. 17 plus 9, 26.
That hits.
All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and use one of my superiority die, and I'm going to do a menacing attack. So, first off, damage. That's a 1. I'm going to re-roll because of the great weapon. 4, so 10 plus 5, 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And she has to make a wisdom saving throw. DC is 16.
That is gonna. She just barely passes.
Ah,
Just barely.
damn it. And then you know what? I don't feel like dying, so I'm going to go ahead and action surge and repeat. This time I am going to, because why not? I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to do the Great Weapon Master, minus 5 to plus 10 damage. Hopefully I roll well. 16 on the die, plus 4 for a 20 to hit.
That does.
Okay, so that will be, come on. This D12 hates me. It's a 1, so I'm going to re-roll that with Great Weapon Fighting. 13, 23 points, and I'm going to go ahead and do a menacing attack again using another thing. So she's going to have to make another, and I'm going to take 4 more points of damage.
That's why.
16 is the DC.
She crit successes that.
Okay. And then fourth and final attack on this turn. That's I don't think that's going to fail. A 4 plus, nothing.
Okay.
That's going to fail.
It's pretty good.
So that will end my turn.
Okay. Brunica?
I'm going to slither on behind it. So hopefully that will give me flanking advantage. I'm not up on here. I'm down under.
Just take the platform off then.
Oh, yeah.
Just lift it straight off.
Just watch the wings.
Yeah. And since you've done that, I will try to reveal underneath there. I hope.
Yep, get right up in that dragon's butt.
Yep. I'm taking me a chomp out.
So hopefully you guys should be able to see.
Oh.
Hey.
Big pile of loot and
We're
everything
gonna
under
be
there.
rich if we don't die.
I see a restaurant at the end of the world.
Then I am going to launch up and try to constrict it.
Okay.
Oh, you're the same size.
Yeah.
I can, which is why I asked. I don't think that's gonna hit.
You are blessed. I don't know if that matters or not.
Probably not, but nope, that was only one. $14.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
That does not hit.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm
Check
looking
again?
at it. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Okay. Benjamin, you're up.
Oh wait, did we skip
Did we skip Leo?
Leo?
Oh, my apologies.
Oh, we did.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's all good.
Are you 100% done? I'm sorry. I'm
Yes.
rushing. Okay. Yes, Leonardo, go ahead. My apologies.
There are two different options here. I know what I'm going to do. I am going to use Quicken Spell to Mind Sliver our love. Well, no, what? Even better. We're going to do something a little bit more flavorful. Leo, blessed by the powers of his queen, blows a kiss to the dragon, a fake kiss, and the dragon will need to make a charisma saving throw of 16.
Saving throw 16. Oh boy, it's gonna be close. I will cash in my third and final legendary resistance.
All right,
That was
come on,
that was the
Pinocchio.
hope.
This is Leo's shtick. It's not actually doing damage. It's just straight up burning through all the legendary.
That's right.
I call it exceedingly useful. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
And given now that was a quicken spell, I'm going to cast my last lightning bolt.
Oh, nice.
So another this time a dexterity saving throw of 16.
A 21 on that one.
Well, that makes it. But a much better roll. That is 10, 20, 30 points of damage.
Okay.
But more importantly, no more legendary resistances.
All right,
That's right.
Now the question is,
And Vinoccio's going to shoot again.
poison.
Sorry?
Dragon.
Poison
I know.
sleep the dragon.
I know.
Oh my god!
It's
Come on!
It's my lot in life as a DM. All my cool things get taken away.
A 22 to hit from Vinocchio.
It does. Dealing 1 point.
And then dealing 1 point of damage, and they need a poison saving throw.
Okay. This is it.
Or
This could be the game. And what is the DC?
16.
And it's a dex.
No, con.
Yes.
Con.
No, con. Yeah.
Oh, that time he has a 19. Or she has a 19.
Okay.
I apologize. Okay.
Tricky little hobbitses.
Okay, I'm gonna rinse and repeat my previous thing and try this. I'm gonna try Fairy Fire one more time. There's too many melee people around not to like put it in play. So I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire again. I need a DC 15 dexterity save.
She fails.
Yeah. Okay. So she is surrounded in some basically glowing blue light kind of starts flickering up around her. Everyone, for the duration, objects and affected creatures, she's shedding dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against her has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
Yep.
So she's fairy fired. I am going to immediately. You tell me. I believe my Tentacle of the Deep now can actually take advantage of that
correct.
because it is a melee attack.
Yep, absolutely.
So that is a 23 to hit.
It does.
For 12 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And then I have concentration up now for. I'm concentrating on Fairy Fire.
Okay.
You had blessed us previously, right?
I had, yeah.
Not me, Leonardo.
Leonardo had. Okay.
Leo had blessed you.
Too many warlocks, hard to keep track.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the good warlock. I am the bad warlock.
What is bad? What really is bad?
All right,
I don't know. Being like sucked into like astral depths and crushed feels worse than.
My turn.
Yep.
So he is fairy fired, right? Big dragon.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. Chop chop.
Get to
Natural 20 for the first attack.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice.
So that is only 11 damage, unfortunately. And the second attack
It'll be
is
death
a
by 1,000 paper
25
cuts.
to hit.
What was that? 25?
25.
Yeah, that does.
Why were you like
And
questioning?
that will hit for 14 damage.
Oh.
Nice.
And then I will spend my bonus action to go for the chomp.
Are you biting his toenail?
Practically. And the chomp will deal another 10 damage.
Oh wow.
Woo!
That's
God, you-
really
He
effective.
took his pinky
Nice.
toe.
35.
It's
Half a
looking
foot.
bloodied. It's starting to get there. Okay.
And
That'll
I
bring
make
us-
back the temp HP
Go ahead.
I lost.
So
That's it.
what we'll do is as your turn ends, she will cash in legendary action. She's going to cash in a winged attack, as she is going to basically use her wings to kind of and then move backwards on top of that platform that the snake crawled underneath there. So anybody that is within 10 feet of the dragon has to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dex save. Oh, well. It's about to be a rip moment. Yeah, that's a 10.
That's a fail.
21 for me.
That's a pass.
Remember, you have bless.
Yes,
Oh,
I understand.
yeah. I mean, a D4 won't mean anything, but does a 13 pass?
No, I'm sorry.
Unfortunate.
Does a 16 pass?
No. So I think that's everybody. Anybody who failed takes 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone, and is going to leap back onto his perch.
So I wasn't knocked prone. If it's leaving my melee, can I take an attack?
I will give you an opportunity attack for sure.
Okay. And it would
Same with the
still
snake,
be,
yeah? Oh, no, but the snake
advantage
is
to
not
the fairy fire, right?
That is correct.
Yep.
Because it itself, I think, is painted in it, correct? Or
Yeah.
just the area?
It itself
I
is
thought it was
painted
an
in it.
AoE.
Like it's
Itself.
Once it's,
Yeah,
once
yeah.
It's
Oh, because
affected,
it's an
It's-
AoE, but whatever's in there
Yeah.
is very fire.
It
Yeah.
affects the cube, and then once it's in the cube, it's basically spray painted.
Yep.
I
Missed.
It's okay. You know?
well, let's see. I doubt it, but no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a 14 misses.
It does.
With advantage, I can't roll worth a shit.
No, seriously.
I rolled a 3 and a
We-
4.
We rolled so nice
It's
against kobolds.
It's gonna turn. It's gonna turn, guys.
So as she leaps back onto her perch, she starts kind of like shaking as if she's trying to shake off the effect of the fairy fire. But obviously that's not gonna happen. And that will bring us to her turn, because that was at the end of Croc's turn.
Oh, so she can
No, does
move as
not
part
do
of a
that.
legendary action? I guess that's
It was
the-
up
the
to half
wing.
speed.
Yeah.
okay.
The winged attack.
Got it.
Yeah.
Alright, so
You can just put her in the.
yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah. So,
We can get rid of that.
Oh,
what
she's still
she's
fairy
going
fired.
to do now?
Yeah,
Yes,
that was
correct.
just kind of the cube thing.
Oh, yeah.
I just had the cube out there to make sure none of us got hit with fairy
No
fire
worries.
as well.
Oh, right.
She's going to make a multi attack, and she's going to do she's going to try to go over the edge of that ledge because I think the reach on this is 10 feet.
Hit the snake.
So she'll haunch down over top of the ledge and just try to bite at the snake for one of the multi attacks. That's gonna miss. Does a 19 hit? I'm guessing it does. You
Well, I fall prone. I don't know how deep the water
Oh,
was.
you know what? Then that's gonna just whiff. I totally forgot, and so she just wasn't thinking about it. She will attempt to go where you were. You're prone, absolutely. So it'll just be a wasted attack.
They're like, ooh, that was a
Yeah.
doozy. See, snapping jaws being, oh, this is how the kobolds felt.
Yeah. And then essentially her multi attack will just there's nothing because there's no other targets, and she gets frustrated and begins to scream and holler. And that I'm just gonna end her turn right there because I whiffed on that. That's my fault.
You knock me down, and then
So it will go to Torgrim.
Well, let's see. So she's up.
Yep.
On how high is that? 15 feet, 20 feet?
Yeah. You're looking close to 15, 20 feet.
And there is some rocks down in the front, if I remember correctly.
Did Croc fail and get knocked prone as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, how much?
If you hold an action,
What was
if you
that?
hold an action, I can make
How much
it. I can help you out.
damage did I take from getting knocked down again?
It was 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and you had your held action, you said, Michael?
I'm just saying I don't have a held action, but if somebody wants a hold action, I can get them up to that ledge.
Oh,
hell
I
yeah!
also think Michael was frozen.
He'll be fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be fine. It'll fix
Because
out
they're
once
reporting
everything.
separately, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, I will hone my action, look back at Leonardo and say, "Can you do it again?" As I just hold my battle axe in my hands.
I need it
or
to
my great axe
sparkle.
in my hands, and that will then, I guess, end my turn as I wait to get in front of it to then make some attacks.
And then that'll bring us to Leonardo.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Quicken Spell again, and this time I am gonna cast Mind Sliver.
Oh,
So they need to give me again a 16 intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence. They have a 21 on intelligence.
Okay. So they make it. I think it's a save or suck.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just double check. Yes, and they don't. Okay, but then I'm going to vortex warp Torgrin up to right in front of the
Awesome.
dragon.
Perfect. So I'm going to be up on the shelf in front of the dragon. I'm going to use my held action to make an attack with advantage. Hopefully this time it'll hit.
Double fives.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. It'll be 5 and a 7.
Double 20s.
Fucking 304.
Again? Wow.
Again, a 3 and a 4.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Is this a advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage.
But still a 3 and a 4.
You can replace the 3 with the 16 from divination.
Or the 18 or the 18.
17.
17.
17.
Yeah.
17.
Okay. So
Oh,
then
nice.
that will be a 26 to hit.
Oh, it definitely hits.
Okay. So let's see. 10 points off of that, and why not? I'm going to try and frighten it again. I'm going to use another menacing
you don't
attack.
scare me.
Yeah, menacing attack. So it has has to make a wisdom saving throw. The DC is 16.
It fails. Oh, hang on. I looked at the wrong number there. No.
Wisdom save 16. DC.
16 meets beats. Sorry.
Oh!
Looked at the wrong one. Sorry.
Okay.
So close.
I was so hoping to have a dragon afraid of me. But it will take an extra 3 points of damage because of the superiority menacing attack.
So what was the total damage on that?
4 plus 6, 13 total.
Okay.
Because D12's heat as well.
So it's including the extra 3, right? So you got like 10 plus.
10
okay.
plus then the 3 for the menacing. I rolled a 4, got a plus 6, and then
Okay.
Did you remember? Oh no, wait, sorry.
And then since it was a held action, I don't get my extra attack. So yeah, that was back to Leonardo's turn.
Leonardo.
Yeah.
And now Vinocchio is going to shoot again.
Third time's
But with
the
advantage.
charm.
Rolling a 21 to hit.
God,
21 hits.
Sprite is the bane of this dragon.
1 point of damage and another saving throw.
It critically fails the saving throw.
Okay.
It
Well, it
has-
falls asleep.
It has no more actions. So
With its con bonus, though, what's the total? Because if it fails by 5,
Right.
it falls asleep.
you're correct. The con on it is, what's the DC I need to be?
16.
16.
Oh no, I have 11. A 1 plus 10. That's 11. So it's
Okay, so it
different
can't
size.
pass
Lost
out.
by 5.
Yeah.
It's
Just
There
do
you
it.
go. So there is a great shaking inside as this massive creature is going to collapse on top of the shelf. There is debris and rock that falls down into that underneath as the giant snake will feel it. And that is, how long is it asleep for?
So it says, it just says unconscious. It doesn't even give it time. Hold on a second, me.
Roll me a d4.
It's probably an unconscious for the same amount of time that the poison lasts.
Okay, it calls for 1 minute.
Okay.
Falls unconscious for 1 minute,
But when it takes
or
damage,
until it takes
wakes up.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Well, there you go.
Now, I have a really big shot that I can set up with this if we want me to try it.
Sure.
Pinocchio for the win.
Yeah,
With no
really.
score.
It's
With-
Bree's turn, and then Bree and then Benjen.
It is. That's correct.
So I'll spend half my movement to stand up, roll over,
Slither.
something. The equivalent of state.
Sure.
Form?
Yeah. Half your speed gets you up.
So I will have 15 more movement.
Could you climb up and grapple it? Could you while
That's
it's
kinda what-
unconscious?
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
Yeah, I think so. I think the size, you'd be able to easily slither up there, and you'd have advantage on anything because it's unconscious.
Okay.
It's also an auto crit.
That's correct.
Okay.
And you're
But
not
I
doing
still have to
damage
hit.
technically, so you're not.
Well, technically, the constrict does have bludgeoning damage. So, my thought was kind of to get up there, but then
It's still worth it.
hold the
It's still worth it.
constrict until.
No, I think it's still worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally go
do
for it.
it.
Yeah, go for it.
But if.
I mean, here's the thing. It's already bloodied. We've got advantage on hitting it. You might as well grab it while you can. Then it's restrained, which it's not stacked
Okay,
advantage, but
so-
it does.
17 plus 6, 23.
Definitely is going to be able to do that.
And then it hits for 2d8, so 48.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct because it's considered critical.
1, 2.
So creepy. This massive snake just curling around this thing and.
And then question, because it fell unconscious and I was under it attacking, I have to make a dex save.
No, I won't do that.
8 plus 2.
Maybe on a different day, but today, no.
14. 18 bludgeoning damage, and the creature is now restrained.
Yes, it is. It takes damage, so it is conscious, but now it is restrained. You said 18.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it is magical damage while I'm in my animal form. So.
Okay.
If they, for instance, have something like stone skin, which has been halving half of the damage that's been done to it, except that stupid acid breath.
All right.
Quite useful.
So,
It's poisoned. It's restrained.
yeah.
I love it. So it has
Oh, and
disadvantage on all of
then
its attacks.
My
Yes.
bonus action will be to cash in a spell slot of 3rd level to heal me for 3d8
Okay. All right.
as part of my combat wild shape.
Nice.
Benjin, this thing is restrained. It is conscious. It is being crushed. It's not looking good for it.
Yep. Let's see. Who's coming up after me? Is Croc, and Croc is down on the ground.
Yep.
So.
Croc is bringing up the solid,
so
strong
I'm
rear.
just going to move up so that I'm kind of in front of these two PCs or NPCs, Craig and Karen. I can't remember exactly what their names are. And I will do 2 Eldritch Blasts at advantage. So the first one is an 18. Does that hit?
That does not hit.
Okay. And then the next one is a 17. So both of those miss. And then I guess as a bonus action, I will move my... As a bonus action, I'm going to dispel my tentacle. Or like basically it's a free action. I'll dispel my tentacle and I will recreate it up in front of this guy and take one more swipe with the tentacle. And that one is a dirty 20, which will do 5 points of cold damage.
I only forget to move my token. Pretty much right next to me.
Yeah.
Because I had forgotten to move my token up there.
Okay.
And I was teleported.
All right. If that is all, we'll move to Croc.
Yeah, Croc is gonna stand up, point his semi-free hand, the lantern hand, like a finger gun, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
Oh, that's good.
Does an 18, or well, not an 18, a 25 probably hits. It's hit before.
25. Yeah.
Okay, it will hit for 6, 10, brain math. I'm looking at lots of small numbers. 15 points of radiant damage.
Amazing.
And then I will move up 15 feet.
Awesome.
And that's Croc's turn.
Okay.
Oh, he moved up. Yeah.
Solid. And we're at the top of the 5th round. The creature is incapacitated, correct?
Restrained.
It's restrained. So
The escape DC is
Disadvantage
6.
on all attacks.
So it is going to use, I believe, its action to escape. And that would be considered what? Disadvantage?
I do believe so.
I think it's usually like a strength, like a contested strength check, or
No, I don't
What
think
is-
it's. Yeah, it's the. Its attack rolls have disadvantage and it has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So if it's
Right.
using a
But-
strength throw, it does not have.
It is also still poisoned from the arrow because it does still get the
Correct.
poison effect.
That
knocks
is.
him out, which
You're right.
Which
Disadvantage
poison
on
is
all
disadvantage as well. So it would be a
all
disadvantage.
ability checks as well.
It is still
Holy moly!
restrained.
We
and
conditioned the
that
heck
is-
out of
It
this
is
thing.
writhing and trying to get free and cannot do so. That will be its action. Oh man, I don't really have too much I can do.
A large snake and a dragon just twisting around on the floor trying to get
Yeah, it
I got
can't-
it. No,
doesn't
I
even
got
get
it.
back its breath weapon to try anything fun. It's kind of screwed currently. That's going to end her turn. Torgrim, you're up.
Okay, Torgrim is going to just keep chopping at it with his great axe. So let's see if I can freaking hit with advantage.
Eric, I do want to say she can still attack with disadvantage.
She used
on
her
her
action to try to break.
She-
Well, unless you have multi-attack. Or something
She
like
used
that.
her action essentially to try to break
escape.
free.
Attempt to break. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair.
How are we doing, Torgrim? Better than a 3-4?
It is other than 3-4. It's 3 and 7
Oh Jesus!
plus 9 brings it to 16 plus 1 for my blast because I can't roll worth a shit. So does a 17 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay.
You know, I think those dice, they need a nice little place, like a donut.
Oh
to
my
rest
God.
in.
I think so too.
Try the mini dice.
No.
Try the mini
I will
dice.
never use your mini dice. Okay, there we go. Does a 26 hit?
It does.
Okay.
You just have to threaten
It's just the
them.
threat. Yeah,
going
it's
for
the
it.
threat of replacing them with the mini dice. That's the what.
Yeah.
That's
They're like,
what
okay,
raises it.
fine.
Oh my God!
Okay. 11 points of damage, plus another D8 for menacing attack. So 13 points of damage. And then it has to make a wisdom saving throw DC 16 or it's frightened of me.
Poisoned, restrained.
Wasn't
frightened.
it already frightened
I
of
feel
you,
a
or how
little
long
bad.
does that only? Does that the frightening only?
It
last
wasn't.
for-
It succeeded.
Oh, it succeeded. Okay.
It succeeded last time.
It fails.
Okay, so it's frightened of me until the end of my next turn,
Yay!
which just gives it more disadvantage and
Yeah.
it can't move any closer to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
So it can't
So it's-
leave.
yeah. Trapped.
Well,
Well,
Leonardo,
feels a little like a slaughter, guys.
you're up.
I am going to cast. I'm going to use my bonus action to recover a second level spell slot, and I'm going to use that second level spell slot to cast Guiding Bolt at second level.
Awesome.
And I roll a 25 to hit.
Oh, definitely.
All right. So that is 5d6. That is 18 points of damage. And then Vinocha is going to attempt to shake. He can't do anything this turn because I used my bonus action, but he's going to attempt to shake free of the frightened.
Okay.
And he rolls a 18.
I believe
I think that'll do it.
that does it. Yeah. No longer
Very
frightened.
cool. All right. That is the end of
Yay.
Leonardo's turn.
All right. That'll bring us to Bernica.
Okay, well.
Crush him like a bug.
So, until the grapple ends, creature's restrained, and the snake can't constrict another target. So, I'm taking that. Like, I can't Well, no, I can constrict another, so I can still constrict
You
them.
keep
Yes,
constricting
you can
it.
keep
Okay.
You can't choose
constricting
another.
Well, because I also have a bite attack that I could use too,
Okay.
but I don't have multi-attack, so. But I'll just keep squeezing.
That's what I would do.
It's like cute aggression, like, I'll just squeeze you to death.
You're so cute.
You're like Elmira from Tiny Toons.
17. Does an 18 hit?
Sadly, it does not. It misses just barely.
19 is the magic number.
That's it.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? Does that does not break the grapple, correct? It's still
Correct.
Okay, until it breaks free. You just do not inflict any
Any more
constricting
damage,
damage.
yep.
Okay, just checking. Vengeance.
I just do nothing. I'm just a
Okay.
distraction. I will do no
so
damage.
that's my first Eldritch Blast misses. My second one hits for. Oh, jeez! Look at your damage, Andy.
Can't wait to watch these episodes and be like, oh, we did 700 damage against the kobold.
For 6 points,
struggled to only-
it's 6 points of force damage, and then the The tentacle is going to do its thing. The tentacle hits, and that is another 6 points of cold damage. And I think just kind of as a free action, he'll just and then a bonus. Oh yeah, the bonus action was that. And then a free action, he'll just turn to the two people who are tied up behind him and say, "Just one moment. We just have to take care of this, and then we'll get you out of here."
We'll be right with you.
We'll be right with you.
Yeah.
Service is very important
Thank
for
you
us.
for waiting.
Rate and review on Yelp.
Bring you up.
Croc, it's over to me.
Yes.
Do you do healing potions as a bonus action?
It is.
Okay. I'm gonna drink that superior healing pot.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Might as well use it now while I'm at like half health. So 4, 6, 8.
Are you disappointed in your monster's
10.
performance
No,
thus
no,
far?
no.
14,
I'm a DM. This is to be expected.
I honestly thought that there were going to be more of
20.
the kobolds down in this fight as well, that we would just have a whole bunch of kobolds running around as well as this dragon. It'd be like, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna chug that pot, and then I'm gonna use my second level spell slot to try to fusion blast this guy again
Okay.
with a guiding bolt.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
It does.
Okay.
Come on, Croc.
Put him to
Make it
bed.
count.
15. That is 21 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And then I'll stay here for now because I'm like broadly out of reach. I'll actually move
Okay.
down slightly because I can always get to it on my next turn. I don't give
there's
it
gonna
as
be-
good of a breath weapon.
Yeah.
I'll say top of the 6th round is going to be Vexstras's turn as she is writhing as much as she can, trying to free herself. Does not get her breath weapon back, so it's disappointing for me, but is going to multi-attack, attempting to try to hurt said snake. No. The bite is an 18.
It hits.
It'll be 17 points of piercing damage, and then it deals an additional 4 points of acid damage.
And that was at disadvantage, right?
Shh, hold that thought.
You got a low AC to beat, so.
Rewind that. It bites itself with a 1. Thankfully, it's immune to acid, but it will take its own 17 points of piercing damage as it's trying to wrestle itself
I just
free
slippery snake.
and screams out, "Stupid, stupid, stupid." Yeah, it's looking
Thanks, Brian.
rough.
You're
Looking
welcome.
rough. Thanks. Yeah, appreciate it.
Poison, it's restrained, and it's frightened.
Okay.
It is triple disadvantage.
And it bit itself. It's just not this dragon's
It
day.
is going to try to claw at the bits it can at disadvantage now that we've established that again. Thank you. It is going to have a 23 on the first claw attack on the
That
snake.
does hit, yes. Mhm.
The second one at disadvantage is only a 15.
That still hits.
Okay, so that is going to be 26 total for the 2 attacks of slashing damage.
Just slashing.
Yeah, nothing cool, just slashing. Yeah, just bit myself, but that's okay. That will end Vexstras's turn. In my head, she was way cooler, but you know.
We all have bad days. It's
Yeah, I'm
fine.
still nervous.
You all will pay tomorrow.
Torgrim's gonna have a very. Torgrim's been having a very bad day.
The after action report for Torgrim is going to be incredibly rough on himself, you know?
Right, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, it's okay. I got a 1 and a 16. 16 plus 9, yeah, 25 to hit.
It does.
Okay, so it will
All right,
be,
come on, Dorgan.
16 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then this time, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to do Great Weapon Master, -5 plus 10. So 16 plus 4 for 20 to hit.
It does.
Okay. The advantages are finally working. That's a 1. I'm going to re-roll that because of Great Weapon Fighting. That's a 10. Okay, so 26 points of damage
Nice.
on that attack.
How would Torgrim end the life of this adult black dragon, the Black Death?
I mean, I'm just going for its head and its maw. So I'm just like swinging, like split in, just kind of split its skull as I just.
Don't ruin the horns. I have plans for those.
Swinging.
Oh, they froze. Nope, it's just us, guys. We did it.
We did
The
it.
advantage
We won.
won.
We won. We beat the whole guys. We just want to say thank
So
you to
powerful.
we want to say thank you to Crit Eating Grin for letting us take over their channel in its entirety.
That's right.
We'd really like to encourage everyone
It's
to
a
listen to
pirate.
the Dadvantage. We're a podcast where two old school dads talk new school play. And oh wait, they're back. Oh guys, and we'd like to welcome back to their own channel. Back to their own channel.
Right,
It's Crit Eating Grin.
Yay!
Thanks for filling the time.
Oh
there
yeah,
for
no
us.
worries.
Yeah.
That's right.
So,
Gotta feel better.
Pirate. It was
dead.
piracy at its
I'm
best.
done. I'm done. It's dead. Thank you. It's been fun. It's been fun.
That was the most symbolic drop ever.
Yeah, right?
So the best thing is though, I have us on a backup recording, so all of that is going to get included. We're troubleshooting, trying to get back in. You guys are.
Oh my god.
Yes, needless to say, you have taken care of the Dull Black Dragon, and this will conclude our little two-shot, fun shot. Thank you guys so very much. We're
That was
Crit Eating
great.
Grin, as they probably said. I'm sure we'll edit that
quite a
in
lot of fun.
somehow. Please subscribe if you haven't. Hit all the buttons down below, the bell, the thumb, all those things that you do. Leave us a comment. Let us know how good and or bad we're doing. We take criticism very adult-like. We need to get better. We'll take it all.
People would have to comment on our videos to criticize us.
That's true. We have socials. We have Facebook, Instagram, Threads at crit_eating_grin, TikTok at Crit Eating Grin. And thanks again to the Dadvantage, all three of you
so
gentlemen.
much.
So much fun. Thank you for your patience. Plug all the things, please.
All right, Andy, why don't you take us into our socials and Dodeca
Sure.
Donuts?
Yeah. So first off, I just want to say thanks, guys, for having us. This was super fun. It's a great way to. It's my birthday, so it's a great way to celebrate my birthday, playing some D&D.
Happy
I'm
birthday.
glad you had a good birthday.
It was great, fantastic. You can find the Dadvantage on all the podcast platforms. You can also find us and all of our past episodes on our link tree, which is linktr.ee/thedadvantage. We're up on TikTok and Instagram and Threads. So, please give us a follow and let us know what you think. Also, if you're in the market for a dice holding donut, you can also find those.
Well, who is it?
That is at Dodeca Donuts, which is me. I make dice holding donuts. So, if you're at all interested in dice holding donuts, please follow at Dodeca Donuts and find out more there. But
Do you
Yeah,
make
and
dice
Andy-
donut
Andy-
jails? Because we need that part.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, donut dice holders are jails and not edible, but fun to hold your dice at all times. But given that we
they're so
rolled
cute.
given that we rolled stats today for our characters, most people think that rolling for stats is outdated. They really do. They really do. Personally, I think it builds character.
Man, that's good. That's good. Any more wonderful jokes from you before we sign off?
I think that's
good.
we'll close out with building character. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Brian. Ashley, thank you so much. That was fantastic.
Thank you
Enjoyed
guys so much.
ourselves.
It was so much fun.